Hi everyone, my name is Mohit. I am a data analyst working in Accenture. And in this video, we are going to solve the first five problems in Leetcode. These are based on select statements. So let's get started. The first one is about recyclable and low-fat product. We are given a product table and there are three columns. Product ID, which is an integer, low fat, which is an enum, recyclable is also an enum. These enums will contain Y or N. Product ID is the primary key, and Y means this product is low fat, N means it is not. Y means for recyclable it is recyclable, N means it is not. We need to write a solution to find the IDs of products that are both low fat and recyclable. Okay, I have the answer already here. I solved it before. Anyway, let's solve it again. So we'll need select the IDs, product ID from products where low fats equals Y and recyclable equals Y. Let's run this and it is solved. Oh yes, start it. Mm, so this problem is done. We are just filtering on low fat equals Y and recyclable equals Y. Moving on to the next problem. Here we need to find the customer referee. The table given is customer. It has three columns. ID is the primary key for the column for the table. Each row in this table indicates the ID of a customer, their name, and the ID of the customer who referred them. We need to find the names of the customer that are not referred by the customer ID to. Return the result in any order. The result format is in the following example. So we have the customer table. The output is as such. The ask is that ID should not be 2, referee ID, not 2, not 2. So except Alex and Mark, we have the rest. Will, Jane, Bill, and Zach. We need nulls as well. Again, answer is already here. I tried to clear it by removing the study plan, but it still exists somehow. Okay, let's solve it. Select what do they need? Name from customer where referee ID not equal to 2 or referee ID is null. This is null is important. We could often forget it, but it is necessary. Let me try running it without it, and you will see that it doesn't take the value null in case of not equal to 2. Nulls are not considered. Referee ID wrong spelling. R-E-F-E. Wrong answer. It did not take the ones that have nulls in referee ID, so we have to include it. Our referee ID is null. I have a habit of selecting it since I use MySQL a lot, so you don't have to do that. Accepted, submit, and solve. Moving on to the next problem. Big countries. So we are given a world table. It contains the name is the primary key. Name is what? Name of the country. Continent is the continent in which the country exists. Area is the area of that particular name. that particular place and its population and GDP. We are asked to get those countries which are having the population greater than or equal to 300 3,000 kilometer square, 250 2,500 units, hundreds, thousand, 10,000 lakh, 10 lakh crore, 2 crore, 50 lakhs, and this is 30 crore, 3 crore. Units, hundreds, thousand. इतना पैसा नहीं है भाई हमारे पास इतना गिनती होए यूनिट टेंस हंड्रेड थाउजेंड 10,000 lakh 10 lakh 30 lakh and 2.5 crore population again सब इधर ही पड़ा है anyway so let's solve it select we need the name we need the population we need the area from the world table where the population is greater than equal to I am not going to type this or it is our right what is defined as a big country it has the area of at least this much or the population at least this much then it's a big country doesn't have to satisfy both conditions now population is done area greater than equal to this much accepted submit done moving on to the next problem article views I guess this is the fifth problem but let's see no fourth problem and then there's one more uh, article views one there is no primary key column with unique values for this table so this may contain duplicate rows each row of this table indicates that some viewer viewed an article written by some author on some date. Note that equal author ID and equal viewer ID indicate the same person. So we have to write a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. So we have to return the table sorted by ID and the result format is in the example. Views table, this is the table, this is the output 4 and 7. ID is only 4 and 7. We have to return only the IDs. So where author ID, viewer ID are equal, author ID, viewer ID equal, 4, 7, author ID, viewer ID is equal. So return only the, we can return author ID also, viewer ID also, doesn't matter. Again, full answer is already here. I've got select. We need the author ID from views where author ID equals viewer ID and we will need distinct because we are not repeating it. Distinct author ID from viewer where author ID equals viewer ID and we have to order by ID and we need to name it as ID. Distinct user ID as ID. Okay. Runtime error test.views does not exist. Okay, spelling VIEWS accepted, submit, Done. Last problem of the day, invalid tweet. Okay. We are given a tweets table. It contains the tweet ID and the content. Content is varchar, which is a string. Tweet ID is the primary key column with unique values for the table. Content consists of alphanumeric characters and exclamation or space and no other special characters. This table contains all the tweets in a social media app. Write a solution to find the IDs of the invalid tweets. The tweet is invalid if the number of characters used in each content of the tweet is strictly greater than 15. Return the table in any order. Why is the answer here? Select. We need the tweet ID from tweet where length of the content is greater than 15. Return in any order. This should do it. Accepted. Submit. And done. So that's it for today. If you want to see more of such content, please subscribe. I will be posting the rest of the answers as well. And then we'll solve problems on other platforms as well. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.